My name is Eric Heinen. I'm an environmental health officer with the Blackhawk County Health Department, and I'm here today to talk about radon, as this is part of National Healthy Homes Month. We do a program with the City of Waterloo. It's a lead assessment program. As part of that, what I do is a healthy homes component of that program. And with that healthy homes, there's 29 things that we look at in that assessment, and one of them happens to be radon. Radon is a naturally occurring gas. It's actually just the natural decomposing of uranium that's in the soil. When the gas decomposes outside, it's not a problem because you have the wind, it goes through, blows it away. However, when it comes up through a house, it can come up through cracks in the floor, it can come up through a sump pump, it can accumulate in a home. And the problem with that is it accumulates over time, and then it can create hazardous levels. And the only way to know whether or not you have a high level of radon in your home is test for it. And we do this through a short-term test kit. The radon is tasteless, odorless. The only way to know is through that. So that's why we recommend doing the short-term test kit. Today I'm going to show you how you'd set up one in your home. The ones that we have at the health department is a short-term one, and it has to sit in the home for at least 3 days, but then also not more than 7. So you got that time frame in there that you need to set it up and take it down. These can be purchased at the health department, and I'll give you information later on how to do that. But when they come, they'll be in a package. Simply open up the package. There's instructions in there, but I'm going to go over the instructions with you. Open it up. At the top, there'll be a place to put your name, an address. You want your results to come via email, put an email address on there. And on the side, there's numbers 1 through 31. Circle the date and also what time. This is on a 24-hour military time. So say you start at 10 in the morning, you'll circle the number 10. This just gives an indication of when we start the testing for when it gets sent to the lab. Also down below, it'll ask you what the temperature was that you tested. We're actually in a basement right now, so I would say it's about 70 degrees, so you'd circle the 70. Which floor are you tested? Is it basement, first floor, second floor? We're in a basement, so circle basement. We want to have area where the windows are not open, where doors aren't open, where there's not a furnace vent, an air conditioner vent, or anything like that. That just gets more stable air and gets more accurate test. Where crawl space vents closed, that would be probably a very older house. Or in the basement, sometimes they had a crawl space. If there's no crawl space, don't worry about it. Just circle NA, and that means not applicable. Was this the first time that you tested for radon? Is it the second time? Is it a follow-up? There's a question for that. And also, you want to have it at roughly breathing level. They recommend between 2 foot and 5 foot. So that could be on a piece of furniture that's in the basement. It could be on a shelf like we've got here. Sometimes if you can't find a spot where you can set it, there is a little hook on here, and maybe that's a nail that's in the wall or something hanging from a rafter. And it could also be that you just have to get some Scotch tape or electrical tape, and you could stick it on the side of a wall. When you get set to do the test, after you've taken it out of the package, you've written all the instructions down, simply pop it open. There's like a little sponge in the back, and that actually collects the radon for when they test at the lab. Take this cardboard piece, pop it up. That allows airflow in to connect with that sponge. And then, like I said, find a spot, a piece of furniture or something, roughly 2 to 5 feet, that's kind of breathing area, and just set it there. And it needs to go for at least 3 days, at least 72 hours, but no more than 7. So we've set it down. Now we're between the 3 and 7 days. So you come back down, you will take the test, and at this point, simply take the cardboard and pull that out, and then that's garbage. You don't need that anymore. And on here, there is a piece of tape. This has got a cover on it, but it's a 2-sided piece of tape. Pull that white piece off, seal it shut, And on here again, where we had the beginning time and the beginning date, you'll do that as an ending time. So again, circle the time of the day that we were down here on the military clock and the date. Once those are circled and this gets sent to the lab, that gives them how many hours that this was exposed to the radon. And our kits, ready to go right in the mail, just drop it in, and it's postage paid. So you don't have to worry about that. Again, they will send you an email if you want that, but there's also a number at the top. And if you go to radon.com, there's a part on there where you can put that number in. That will tell you where the test kit is in the process. It may say on there that it hasn't been received yet. It may say that it's being tested. And if it's all completed, it'll give you an actual number. 4 picocuries per liter is what the EPA considers to be high. So at that point, it's up to you. If it is high, where do you want to go? At 4 or above, we would recommend contacting a mitigation specialist, and then they can come look at your house and determine what may need to be done. If it's less than 4, you'll have a number, but we recommend testing every year because radon can fluctuate during the year. In the summer, maybe this isn't the best time of the year to test because you got a lot of windows that are opening, a lot of doors, people going in and out. So if you test in the summer, it may actually be a little bit different than it is in the winter. The winter, you have more closed house conditions. The windows are closed, the doors are closed, people aren't going in and out as much. So sometimes it's good to get a variation of when you test. And these kits, we sell them at the health department. They are $10. You can purchase as many of them as you want. And like I said, we recommend testing at least once a year. Just test the various levels and see what it is. And if you have questions or you wish to purchase a kit, the number at the health department is 319-291-2413. Call that if you have questions. You can say you have questions, or if you want a kit, just tell the receptionist when you call, I'm interested in purchasing a kit, and she will get you to somebody where you can do that. But basically that is it. And with Healthy Homes Month, we do encourage that you test every year or so. Thank you.